Around 6 months ago, me and Mr. Pritchard ventured south into the deepest, darkest depths of South Wales to a town called Harlech. Harlech was once home to officially the world's steepest climb, the Fjord Pen Lek. This climb was brutal, absolutely brutal. But today, we might have a new contender. A sleepy village in the Peak District in the north of England is home to Bamford Clough. The road made headlines recently as what was once a footpath had suddenly, overnight, been transformed and tarmac and was now a fully rideable road. Not only that, this stretch of tarmac is potentially the steepest road in the entire world. Author and hill climbing guru Simon Warren recently tweeted, "Nope, not happening. There is no way on earth I can ride up that. The goalposts are moved again. I give you the steepest climb in Britain." So naturally, I thought it was only right that I made the 80-kilometer trip east and gave the climb a shot myself. And before anyone comments, I know GCN literally posted a video yesterday. No, I'm not copying their idea. As you can see from this screenshot on my phone dated to last week, I've had this idea for a while, and it just so happens that they did too. I've arrived at the bottom of Bamford Clough. The first thing we're greeted with is a 35% gradient climb. This is hard work just walking up it. We've been here for about half an hour so far. Andy's just sweeping the road. There's been 2 cyclists which have attempted the climb since we've been here. Both of them have failed. It doesn't look good for me, I'm gonna be honest. When we look on Strava, only 302 people have attempted the climb so far. The fastest time to cover this 500-meter segment is 3 minutes and 27 seconds at an average speed of, get this, just over 8 kilometers per hour. All right, I need to lose about 10 kilos, I think. What do you make of it?
Savage. Gets even steeper up the top, and it's wet underneath the leaves as well, so yeah, good luck.
So the climb itself, the easiest section is at the start of the climb. It's like 20 to 25%, which is like the easier bit. It's a pretty twisty start, and it would come around this left corner, and this is where like it gets real hard. I think both like physically and mentally, because you can see dead straight up to the end, not the end of the segment, but almost the end of the segment. The steepest bit is after it opens up on this left corner. So yeah, I think like when we go to do a bit of an effort after, it's gonna be much about reserving ourselves at the start and leaving something for the end, because I think you can quite easily go out too hard and yeah, just blow your doors off. But this climb, it's relatively unknown right now because I think it's been less than a year since this road has been officially like tarmacked. Before that, it was just a footpath or a dirt track. I'm going to put a picture over the screen right now, which is pretty much the exact place as to where we are. So obviously you can't ride. Maybe you can ride a mountain bike up it, but yeah, you can never ride a road bike up it. Apparently, according to VeloViewer, the steepest point of this road is upwards of 37%. Now that's unofficial. There's not been any official readings, measurements done here right now, and there's 2 reasons for that. Reason number 1 is in order for it to qualify as an official Guinness World Record, it has to be accessible by cars. Apparently this road is going to one day be accessible by cars. I'm guessing it's going to be a one-way road because there's no way you can like back up and let cars pass in here. But yeah, as of like today, November 2021, you can't drive a car on this road. The second reason why it's uneligible for a Guinness World Record is there's no buildings or there's no houses on the road itself, and there has to be houses on the road in order for it to qualify for a Guinness World Record. So it's not technically a road in the Guinness World Record book, but it's still a flipping steep climb. So the Fjord Pen Lek in Wales that me and Chris went to last year was, I'd say it looks a similar gradient like to back then, but this climb is definitely harder because the climb in Wales was more of a sprint, hence why like Chris did pretty well in the segment. He's a sprinter, he's a Commonwealth sprinter, so it kind of suited him down to a T. The climb was less than a minute long, whereas this is more of like a proper, what I would call a proper climb. Like I said just before, or the KOM is like 3.5 minutes, so you kind of bridge it into that proper climb territory. It's 500 meters long. So yeah, this is definitely like, overall, this is definitely a harder road than Fjord Pen Neck. Whether it's steeper, we're yet to await official confirmation. But in terms of like the brutality, I'm out of breath. We've literally walked 50 meters and I'm out of breath. That's how hard it is. Anyway, it was covered in leaves this morning. Absolutely covered in leaves, but big up Andy for sweeping it to give us the best traction possible. But like I said in the video just then, we've seen 2 people come up the climb so far on bikes. Both of them have slipped. Neither of them have successfully made up the climb. So I think, you know, at the start of the day I wanted to come here and have a crack at the com, but I think right now, if I can get up without stopping, I think that's probably a win, right? Road needs sweeping. Right, this just shows you how slippy it is, right? Don't stop! Why, who can have some new cleats? Sebenarnya. That's got to be one of the single hardest things. Probably the single hardest thing I've ever done on a bike, ever. It's the cadence, man. You're literally trying to grind like 30 RPM for the entirety of the climb. Like there's no respite. It just gets harder and harder until you get to this last 15 meters. It's just so hard.
What gear were you running?
39.28, so.
Not the best.
No.
But
pretty unprepared. Definitely needed. I'd say a compact on the front and at least a 32 on the back. Standard gear in the one. I think I was like 3 minutes 50 or something. I don't know. I'm gonna put the time on the screen. We didn't get the com, but yeah, I couldn't have done anything more. I can taste blood. I've done it once.
You never
I
did it.
never need to do it again. So before I end the video today, editor Andy has gone to get his bike. He wants to give the Bamford Clough a shot. Let's see how he gets on. Go on, lad. Go on. Go on, that's it. Come on, come on. Come on.
It's slipping.
Many hours later.
Keep pedaling until you stop. Let's go. Go on. Oh. Mate, you got about a third of the way up. That's not bad. That's decent. It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm more disappointed that I didn't even get to the chair.
Is this road going to take the prestigious title of being the steepest road in the world?
Don't know. I had
Who
to
knows?
ask some more, but I really had to go and get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog. I know she a hot one, but Lindsay's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my